Richards into third as Walsh gets a little bit tailing.
Walsh, she's gone! Flat tyre!
Oh, heavy crash. Ash Walsh. Oh,
Right at you.
Smollen did a really good job. Oh, okay, that was a pretty heavy hit.
Yeah.
And, oh, Bella did really well to miss him. Oh, so did Padeachi.
The left rear. Bang, right there. The tyres popped straight off the rim. You'll see it here as he's spinning. The tyre's dead flat there. The rim's on the ground. All you can do there is jump on the brakes and lock it up. Luckily, there's quite a number of tyres there in front of the wall, so I don't think this damage is going to be as bad as what it could have been, surely, with
this racetrack. Nick McBride doing a fantastic job.
Oh, Richards in the wall.
Richards has hit the wall.
He's taken the right rear off that, way too wide coming out.
That is pure concrete, missed the tyres.
Padeachi.
Oh, no. Just so easy to do. We saw Garth Tander do that in the V8s.
Yep.
Last year, actually.
Onto the grass there. And
made the move to McElroy Racing.
There he goes, yeah, just drop that wheel off, and as soon as you do that, obviously that side.
Whoa, lost the rear end. That's a big moment at turn 6. Did he go in hard? Oh, got away with that one. Let's have a look. Whoa.
Must have lost it under brakes and the bumps.
The inside, geez, he really was a long way up.
He was up, you know, probably to the door. You know, one of those things where I think I'll just let the Matty Campbell's car hit the wall pretty hard there on that left rear, but you know.
And McBride around the outside of Stephen Richards, busy in the pack. Everyone gets through. David Wall off wide, and there's a couple of cars off. Shane Smollen, the defending Tag Heuer Carrera Challenge class champion, and Mark Sini.
Yeah, and there's Dean Fiore.
And that's big damage for Shane Smollen.
Red car, we see Mark Sini. He's come down. He's got a right front broken or locked up, and he's actually tagged Dean Fiore's teammate and Shane Smollen all in the... That's pierced that radiator.
So Sini had the dramas before he made contact with anybody. So it's a moment for David Wall. Big damage for Mark Sini and Dean Fiore.
In the background there, and car 56 is gone and off the road. Locks the rears and spins it too. He'll surrender some spots now. On car down the inside up at turn 2, locks the rear brakes and goes off the road. So they were squabbling over 11th place. Just behind, that's Jake Camilleri. Front runner of production car racing. There's been contact at high speed on the exit of turn 3, and Abella clouts the wall on the inside of the road. Vestira. So Camilleri was at shallow coming out of the corner, and Abella made contact with the rear of Camilleri's Saint car, and it fired him across the road, and that's quite hefty contact.
Hit for the broken Porsche.
Let's have a look at it. Oh, loses the rear end on the entry. Just trying to carry the speed. Not a lot you can do here except lock it down and hang on.
Wow, that went a lot later than everyone else's accidents in this corner this weekend. And
that won't be too bad.
Oof.
Nothing structural, I don't think.
That's a really rare error from someone of Alex's.
Got to push.
Oh, that was the noise.
Position in the challenge class.
Oh,
and that is just completely out of order by Sini. Just drives into him. You've got to give the guy race.
Pushed him into the air as well.
Yeah, Scotty's losing fluid there. He gets a run, half up the inside. He's got to give Scott some room.
Got into him once.
Yeah, so what happens is they've just... It looks worse than it is. So it's a bit like an open wheel car. They climb the wheels, and it looks like Sini's turning into him, but it actually hasn't. It's actually plucked the wheel out of his hand. So it's a bit like an open wheel car. They climb the wheels, and it looks like Sini's turning into him, but it actually hasn't. It's actually plucked the wheel out of his hand and pulled it to the right. So I'm sure when they look at it, they'll realise that.
Very similar to an open wheel crash, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, tyre-to-tyre contact, and then it can pull the steering.
He did that, and...
catch it.
That's not a good way to start the race, but on the upside, the rear tyre...
His head all weekend long. Oh. No, that's not right. That has to be from the accident earlier. Surely.
I'd say.
Mo and Zhongdeshen. Oh, yeah.
Nice little bump pass that...
Oh, Andrew attack.
Looked like he...
Oh, no.
Watch
Easy.
out.
The racing line being where Alex and the guys are driving now to come offline and make a pass.
Oh, goodness.
Tony Bates.
And he's ripped the front of that car apart.
He has had a massive moment over here. Here's some replay.
So safety car
he's
will
wide
come
there.
out.
Oh, no.
Oh, my word. That was a big hit.
Just see him get wide there. He should have run some curb. They got a bit loose over the turn 6.
Oh.
And that was a huge hit. Pulled and finished under that safety car. You can see how much that barrier moves too.
Just the sound of that crash.
Counterpart there, you can see thousands of dollars of damage there with Porsche Carrera.
Going head on.
So that may have even started further back up the track. Replay. Oh, he hit that so hard.
Wow. That was a long way off the line.
That's on his side too. Hopefully Dean's okay there.
It'll make it very difficult to get out of this car, pinned up against the wall like that, Junior.
Left-hand drive.
Oops, McBride with a rare off down at the chase.
So Alex Davison had massive crash with Longhurst. And just, he'll cook that engine. If that keeps running, he'll cook that engine.
Well, there you go. The right front's popped up now. Such a fast part of the racetrack
way too quick.
Got the inside curb.
Whoa. Massive hit.
This track doesn't care if it'll take anyone out. Oh, man. Welcome back to Mount Panorama.
I'm huge. Just carried way too much speed over there.
The Coopers dipper replay.
And Smollen, after that great up the inside.
Oh, no.
Smollen makes that mistake. He wasn't... Yes, it was not for the championship. He's just an invited driver for the weekend. So, Tony Bates, you can see him come past here on the right-hand side.
It's not looking good. How about this moment? Earlier today in practice one, your good friend who you've raced with many times, Shane Smollen, getting well out of shape before the first chicane.
Yeah, I haven't actually spoken to him about it yet, but very unfortunate for him, and that's obviously him done for the weekend. It's damaged rear of the car, but he'll be kicking himself. He was in the championship hunt. He's really fast around here, so...
So a very successful track for Shane Smollen in the past. And look at this car go launching off the big hot dog curbs down there at turn 1. And that's going to put a real dampener on 2016 from heading into the last round of the championship.
And it must have done a fair bit of damage. Obviously, the Macro...
Earlier practice session of that looks nasty.
I think back off.
Yeah. Oh, goodness. In the driver's side door. Oh, that is a shocker.
That car's bounced back out of the tyres and straight into the pass of Nick. And you can see when he's realised it's a bit wide and the front wheel's locked. And yeah, Nick's already committed. He's already at the apex of the turn 2 there. So he's got the car on 2 wheels as we speak. And as he's now looking up the road and realising he's got to somehow pull this Porsche up. And yeah, hopefully there's not too much damage to that right front, because it's...
Here into multiple pieces of expensive Porsche.
And that's, you know, across the apex there, it's third gear, well over probably 120, 140k an hour to a complete stop for that McBride car. Hopefully there's not any structural damage to the Taylor car, hitting right in the door there. There's in the cage there, and you hear it hit.
McBride's head was moving forward. That's why you wear a harness device for impacts like that.
And the issue that Nick's going to have, where that...
Well, so congratulations to him if he can do it.
As he's having a monster moment.
He's just gone and repeated the Stephen Grove one.
That's hit the tyre barrier, broken the rear of the car. Oh yeah, once he's gone over the what do you call those, log type?
Yeah, I call them hot dogs.
Hot dogs, we've got hot dogs, and you just see it just broke the rear damper out of the car. About right.
This will be the angle right now. There. Oh yeah.
And a puncher.
Oh, there's one less tyre for the weekend, so the job just got a little...
His lap, but the time he's done has been pretty conservative.
The other saving grace is he has a race car to play with tomorrow, which he very nearly didn't have for a moment there. Goodness, he's got away with one. How about the onboard? It's such a hero to zero track, this one. Stiffly sprung car like a Porsche. Wow.
That's impressive.
That's good. I know Porsches used to be pretty good at the rally scene once upon a time. How about that? Just rips that tyre clean off the rim.
3 steps behind what's actually going on, so yeah.
For Andy McElroy Racing. Oh, that's Mastronado going into the fence, just getting it wrong. Easy to do in a Porsche. Thankfully, that car not too badly damaged.